G'day guys, it's Satta here, and it's time for another review. Now, I've had this for a little while now. If you remember, I did a review on the Logitech G600 mouse, and I still think that's a really top quality, really good mouse. And as I mentioned in that video, there was two places that I approached to try and do a review on these certain products. And as the title would have given it away, it is the Avermedia LiveGamer HD. And I'm not gonna lie, this is everything that I thought it would live up to, and possibly a little bit more. When you get the box, it is actually all nice and unwrapped. As you can see here, I've got some recording of it. It does come with all the boxes and connectors and clips and cables and instructions and everything that you'll need to get it all installed. It's actually really nice to find a company that actually provides you with everything that you'll need to get it up and running, as opposed to when you buy a brand new toy and a battery's not included kind of deal. So you get the PCIe card and you just slide it into your computer, and then you plug everything in and it works. It's just that simple. Next time you turn the computer on, it'll install the drivers, you put the CD in, make sure to download the latest drivers. I did have one little problem where the audio was sort of being a little bit weird. Completely manageable and all that sort of stuff. It wasn't like a huge deal. And the support team were fantastic, mind you. They replied the next day, nice and quick. And the drivers, you just download the updated drivers and everything's fine. So don't worry about that. The good points and potential bad points about the Avermedia. We'll start off with the bad ones first. It's kind of hard to sort of come across with some bad points, especially with my technical background. The bad point is it could be a little bit tricky for some people to install. You might not be comfortable with putting in the card into the computer, which is completely fair enough. And the other one is that if you just want to record programs, it could be a little bit pricey. But in saying that, if you have a slow computer and you get this card, it still records your desktop and it will not impact your computer at all. Now, let's get into the good points. As I mentioned, with the card itself, it has its own little CPU and memory and stuff all on board. So whenever it's recording, it actually puts it into its own memory and then it'll trickle it to the hard drive. That's kind of what happens without getting into the nitty-gritty. So essentially it doesn't take up all of your sort of computer resources, which is fantastic. The menu system inside Avermedia caters for both beginner, intermediate and pro users of computers just in general, and even the pro stuff, it isn't sort of too scary. Now, you are able to both live stream from the Avermedia. Now, you can also set this up to work with your XSplit, and XSplit won't use as much resources on your computer again. So if you're having a little bit of troubles streaming, you can either buy a whole new computer or simply buy an Avermedia LiveGamer Capture Card HD. And that will take a lot of the resources away from your computer and back onto the card. And it does what it's supposed to do. It's fantastic. There's plenty of settings. Being in Australia with ADSL2, the one negative that I have about the streaming portion is that the minimum option on there is 1 meg or 1 kilobyte, 1000 kilobytes per second or whatever it is. And for me to be able to stream, I need to bump the quality down just a little bit more and the download rate to about 650, 750 kbs, kilobytes per second. So, but that is not anything that I would hold against Avermedia. That's Australian internet for you. Okay, so as I said, you can also capture like Fraps or Bandicam DxTory, and the quality is pretty comparable. If you've seen any of my Arma 2 Wasteland DayZ videos, they have all been captured on with the Avermedia, except there's a couple that I did with Bandicam. I just want to do a quality comparison. Now, the quality isn't as good as Bandicam DxTory or Fraps. Now, but in saying that, I'm very picky, and doing this for a couple of years now, I can sort of see things that others can't see in the videos, like the pixelations and stuff. And I'm being super critical on this. And but in saying that, I recorded, I think it was 26 hours of footage with my Avermedia, and it was only 120 gig big. Yeah, so let's just say, for example, if a Fraps Bennycam DX Tory quality is here, Avermedia is just there. So if you're just starting out and you want something nice and easy to use, having the button on the desk to press the button, as you'll see in the different footage throughout here, you press the button, it flashes when it's recording. You press the button, it stops. That is the coolest thing in the world for me right now, having that button on the desk. So to sum up, should you get an Avermedia Live HD gamer card? Yes, I really think that they're fantastic. I don't make any money on sales or anything like this. This is my personal preference. I can always send it back if I didn't like it and all this sort of stuff. But I really do like it. Having the button to be able to record on the desk, that's a really cool feature. To see it flashing if it's not, you don't have the things in the corners saying what, all this sort of stuff. Being able to make live streaming easier for myself, Australian internet, I've been able to live stream a little bit more. Having the low file compression or the high file compression for the low file size is phenomenal. Being, like I said, 26 hours for 120 gig, that's unheard of. It's just a really great program, and it does exactly what it says it does. If you're looking for a capture card, I highly recommend the LiveGamer HD Gamer. Now, I wasn't able to get a second one to give away, but what I do have is, whenever you get your Live HD Gamer, you get a free copy of XSplit as well. Now, I've already bought a copy of XSplit a year and a half ago. In fact, I'm probably due very soon to update mine. But what I've got here is the trial key that comes inside your Avermedia card. So if you drop a comment down below, it doesn't have to be anything, just a comment, you'll get a chance to win this. Now, I think it's like the 3-month thing or whatnot, but it doesn't say just here very quickly. But you should be able to get a couple of months out of XSplit to be able to test with that as well. So guys, I hope you like this. That's the last sort of the review videos that I've sort of gone out and specifically asked for at EB Games Expo. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please remember to like, comment, subscribe and all that sort of good stuff. If you have any questions, drop them in a comment down below and I shall get back to you as soon as I can. Alright guys, thanks for watching and bye for now.
This machine in motion.